Okay. Oh, I don't know why I'm so nervous, but I am. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my first episode of VINO Vegan. I am exceptionally nervous, so please just deal with me for this first one, which seems a bit silly, but I am nervous. Full disclosure at the start, this is not a vegan channel for those who want to get ripped and only eat vegan and do yoga and meditate. This is for people who understand the commercial realm of the dairy and the meat and the egg industry, and this is an opportunity to just focus on the veg industry. Cool. So also another little disclosure, girl don't drink vegan wine, so you can hold your information and your backlash about the wine that I drink and that it's not vegan friendly because of fish enzymes or whatever they put in it. But anyway, let's get started. Ooh, wow. So today we are doing what I like to call sexy veg, or a sexy veg roast. Basically, if you grew up in a household like me, most of your vegetables were, well, they didn't really have any sex appeal. They were steamed in a microwave, and they were generally on the side of your overcooked pork chop, or if, you know, nothing against my household though, but I did love a good ham steak with pineapple and melted cheese with some corn and peas on the side. So this, as a grown woman, is sexy veg. First we'll start with the pumpkin. Got this big boy. I'm not actually sure if my Kmart knives are gonna, with plastic handles, are gonna cut through it, but brute strength has nothing wrong with it. I am gonna preheat the oven though, because I forgot that part. So flick her up to 200 degrees. And then you want a butternut pumpkin because basically, I don't know, I don't like other pumpkin. I tried grey the other day, that was out. But also, we're going to use the pumpkin as like our meat replacement, our steak replacement. So you can see like, oh, I've cut the wrong end, fucking. You don't want that end. Go to the end that I guess has the knob because you don't want the seeds in it, because we're going to cut discs that are going to be our, oh yeah, are going to be our base, our meat, our steaks, pumpkin steaks, let's call it that from here on in. Ooh, ooh yeah. Good one. Bit uneven, that's okay. Doesn't matter. We're all here to play, to party. Oh, no one's partying, Courtney. That was a good one. So look, I'm just going to cut 3 because, I don't know, I've just decided I am. Ooh, that is some rear strength. I've already fucked up because basically some of these are different thickness, so they're probably going to cook at different times. But who fucking cares? I was going to take those two actually. They're pretty big. That bad boy, he can just, I don't really know what to do with the excess. We'll just put it over here. Put it out of the way. Alrighty. Then I did prepare myself. Get your lined baking paper tray. Have a sip of wine. Oh my God, if you can hear my breathing, I'm sweating. Cool. I leave the skin on because I think it's tasty. And I think it does some caramelizing thing. Forgot the oil, excuse me. Get nice oil. Olive oil. I don't because I'm poor. But I got this from NQR, which is great, but also I don't really know what the is going to happen to the casing once it goes into landfill. We're here to contest commercial industries. You probably only needed to oil one side, but I've just decided to do two because I got nervous. Probably want a tea towel. Get that. A little bit of salt and pepper. Do that guy that does the height thing. It actually works quite well. A little bit of pepper. I choose to do mine in the mortar and pestle. I guess you can get a little bit sassy. It'll probably overcook and just make the herbs bitter, but you know what? I'm just going to flick a few bits on there now. Excuse me, runny nose. I'm going to put it in the oven because I think pumpkin takes longer than the other veggies I'm going to do. All right, that bit's done. So now I'm also going to prep me carrots. Look at these bad boys, big old Dutchies. I don't really know why they leave the tops on, if it's aesthetics or something. Maybe it's aesthetics. So I'll just get rid of that because I don't need it. Unless anybody knows a recipe for carrot leaf. Oh, these are big. Cut your knobs down. Oh yeah, get them all whatever. Be good. I probably should have washed them, but I haven't. Get a little baking tray. Again, oil that bad girl up. Dirty, it's fine. These are probably a bit big, so I'm not going to use them all because I guess if they're all on each other, they're not going to roast up nicely. So we'll just put those in the excess pile. A little bit of schmoil on top. A little bit of salt and pepper. Yeah. We'll probably sex those up a bit more later. And the carrots don't really take that long, so we'll just put them aside for now. Oh, excuse me. He can go in. He obviously wanted to be involved. Next, just prep your cauliflower. Pretty basic skills here. Oh, I don't know why I tried to do that. What are they called? Florets. Oh, my board's slipping already. So yeah, get, oh, Jesus. We'll put them in this bowl. So, you know, basically doing a roast cauliflower, but then I'm going to make a nice white wine sauce. It's not a white wine sauce, it's just a white sauce to go with it, because who does not love when you used to do baked cauliflower on your Sunday roast? God damn, that was good. But yeah, so I'm going to do the vegan version of that, but for now, while your pumpkin discs are in the oven. God, everything I bought is so big. I feel like this would feed an army. Never been good with portions. Anyway, put those in. I guess you could do them smaller or bigger or whatever you feel. We'll just put this in the excess pile as per. Yes. Just going to make sure I'm still recording in here. Looks like it. That's good. Get rid of that. Clean the board. So I've got some pretty chunky bits in there, so I don't know, just break them up as you would, as you feels. Doesn't have to all be the same size. Everybody loves a bit of roast cauliflower, even though cauliflower does smell like fart at the start. Then just, I think, put it in a bowl because it makes it easier to coat your cauliflower. Just put some good lug of oil, as the fashion fashion. He's not even fashion. I meant like fashionable chef would say. Get in there. Basic again. Salt. Ooh, girl, that a lot. That might be a bit much, but that's all right. That's what lemon's for, isn't it? I don't know. Potatoes done. Do your mash how you like it. I'm not really here to tell you how to make mash. But unless you're a person that you obviously uses a lot of milk in it, what do you think plant milk's for? And Nuttelex. Nuttelex is king. So I'm actually going to put these on the stove so they're out of my way. Cool. What's that? Oh yeah, knob. Alrighty. Sick. So, what am I up to? Oh, saucy topper. Sexy sauce. We love a little sexy sauce. I don't know why I bought a red onion. I actually never eat red onion, but I think that I found that it doesn't hurt me as much as brown onion once it's sort of cooked out, whether it's whatever that fructose contents is or something. Anyway, you can use brown onion, you can use shallots, you can use red onion. I probably wouldn't suggest salad onion, even though what is an absolute salad onion? What is even salad onion? Does anybody actually even use salad onion? Well, I guess if it's salad onion, you wouldn't use it in cooking. So anyway, so get your onion all ready. Get rid of those sassy boys. Don't really want paper in there. Now I didn't get a bow for him. Good wine. A varietal range. What does that even mean? I probably didn't need to top up then, I just went for it because, you know, nerves and that. I need to stop singing, actually. I'm going to stop singing for now. So there's a hair. For my sexy sauce topper, it'll all come together at the end, obviously, once they're played up and things like that. I use onion and tomato as like the base. So it's kind of making like a quick relish, I guess, because who's got the patience for that shit? I know I don't. So, yeah, and I like to keep things chunky, rustic. If you want to make them into tiny little, what is it called? Dicing it. You can bloody dice the shit out of it. I don't care. But I like to do these little, like, you know, little wedgies, like thin wedges, because I just like the consistency of like when the onion's like all like long and cute. I probably don't need the whole onion. I don't know what to do. You know what? No. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I'm only going to do half. No, I'm going to go for it. She's going for it. I'm just going to go for it. You know? So, yeah, get your little red onion. If you like my style, let's do some long wedges because that's always fun. And rustic, as they say. I always felt like I loved when like that rustic whole style of cooking came in because it meant that you didn't have to chop shit up. You could just leave it big boys. Let's pop her that in a bowl. So they can go in a bowl. Oh, that is a lot of onion. You definitely do not need a whole onion. Just buy a small one, I guess, or use half. It depends how many people you're cooking for. Romas are king. Absolute king. Why are they so tasty? Even though obviously they're mini Romas, but like I absolutely love them. You can use tin tomatoes if you want, or you can use whole tomatoes and cut them in wedges. It really doesn't matter. I just think that like, how fast can one talk? Tomatoes. It's just like sauce. It's like steak and sauce. Like how good is tomato sauce? And it's sexy. So Anyway, I get Romas because they're long as well, so they kind of like match old mate. You can cut them in half, you can cut them a few in quarters if that's what you feels. You can leave some whole, I don't mind. I don't think anyone really minds. Whew. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable now, which is nice. It's nice to feel comfortable in your own kitchen. I don't know, so this is like basically a whole punnet, but I don't know. I think I'm not here to give you actual measurements. It's just like how much you want to make. Like people, y'all ain't dumb. I don't know why I keep going. It's probably because I watched that tiger show thing. Keep flicking to a southern accent that is terrible. I'm just going to cut them all up because there's not that many to cut. But he can be whole. But probably ready. Probably can put the other elements in the oven, because an oven has an element. So, sip. We're going to do the prepping for the panko crumble now. I think it has another name, but it's like a mix between like gremolata and something else. Anyway, panko crumbs kind of look like foot shavings. Yum! Kidding. What am I doing? Zesting. So I'm super lucky. That girl has a little lime tree, which is actually a lemon tree out the front. You all know how to zest. I'm not going to ruin the sound with zesting all of these, though I probably should have prepped earlier. But I would suggest, because these have a really thin skin, so like I'm going to do like 2 of these. Always afraid to get my nucks. Ew, can you imagine? Anyway, maybe you want like, I'm gonna say like, I've got half a cup of like crumbs. You want like 2 to 3 tablespoons of zest, like zest it up, babe. So whatever that consists of your lemons, if that's a fucking whole lemon, a half a lemon, 3/4 of a lemon, just go for it, really. Oh, sorry, I'm so snotty. Oh no, I put them in there, that's good. I'm basically not going to give you time on you like roasting your veggies either. Like, just look at them and see. 20 minutes, hour. 2 ends of a spectrum, but you'll fucking work it out, Marsh. As I said, this is delicious cooking for drunks alike and people that, you know, you don't want that in there. Anyway, zest your lemons. God, look like nibbled by something. I need a little thing to put it in, yeah. All right, so get your little zesty boy. Get that out of the fucking way. Try and get a majority of it in the bowl, or not. Just do some more if you need to. Jesus. All right, zest. Then my jam, I don't know what it is about thyme or lemon thyme or whatever it's effing called. Like, no, the lemon thyme is like lemony, which is like next level delicious, like next level. But this is like, I don't know, this is just thyme, mate. So just, it's like when you do floristry, try and strip the leaves, I guess, because I think the stalks, ugh. Always found that when I've left stalks in there, somebody's coughing up a fish bone, but I didn't cook any fish. It's just a thyme stem. Stem of thyme in my dish. Anyway, oh bloody hell, but these aren't the weakest stems. Anyway, so just basically I would say, I don't know, a tablespoon of thyme, maybe some more, depends how much you like it. Really? Because I love it. So I would want to put it all in there. But nobody wants to watch me try and strip nobody wants to see me try and strip. Yeah, no, they fucking don't, mate. But try and strip a whole bunch of thyme. All right. Finally chop. Oh, parsley. Parsley's in gremolata. That's what it was. It's like garlic and parsley. So basically your panko crumble is going to like be a delish. So it's your herbs, there's your zest, and then a whole smack bang bit of garlic. But also like I have like a bit of an issue with garlic because like I love fresh garlic, but I grew up on minced garlic out of the jar, which I do recommend. I think people do that when they're trying to get it in focus, but I'm sure it's in focus. I do recommend home brand garlic, minced garlic. Because I'm just not into chopping up a whole heap of garlic and then it getting into my pores and I'm trying to have a ciggy and then it's just like you're having a dart and it's just in your nose. Like, is that what we're aiming for? Garlic darts? Who wants a fucking garlic dart? I don't want a fucking garlic dart. I don't even like an onion dart. That's why I avoided both of them for so long. But then worked out that you can cook them down and they're not so brutal on the gits. But like, anyway, I'm going to use mince. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm going to use mince for something else, but I am going to use real cloves for... I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, put your herbs into your zesty, into your zest pool. What is it? Oh no, cesspool. Duh. Cool. Oh, itchy. Oh, I might prep the garlic while we're here. This garlic is old. It's fine. Who cares? Do that. Maybe one clove, like one fat clove, I think is like enough. But like if you love that fresh garlic and you want to, if you want to smoke darts and then, you know, have garlic in your face, fucking go for it, mate. This I learned home economics. Thank you. I nearly said Carol Brady. I shouldn't actually probably say people's names, but I'm sure I can edit that out later. Ooh, that's going a bit bad. Was gonna use it, but I'm not. I can go in the waste bin. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna use 2. Oh, they're all right. See, they're nice. And you crack them, and then apparently there's like something that happens when that happens. It like makes it all sticky. But also, I just find it's the easiest way to get the shell off. Ah, as she says when she can't get the fucking shell off. Cool. Oof, it already smells. I'm already dreaming of cigarettes and knowing that they're gonna fucking taste like garlic. And then we just get in there. And however you want to bloody chop, you chop it. If you want to leave massive chunkers, you do that. If you want to do as I do, and put it in a pile and go like this, then you do that, mate. Not hard. So what did I say? 2 small cloves of garlic will basically get you, for your half a cup of panko crumbs, your 2 to 3 tablespoons of zest, and however much thyme you like. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. What is wrong with me? Oh, check on your oven. Okay, we're here, we're available. Pan's heating. Oil the sass out of that. I don't know. Less is more. Jokes. More is more for oil. As my beautiful Italian friend Angelique Barris has told me. Riscuti. Yes, we're on. So what we're also going to use for this, which you will need, is some Worcestershire sauce. Ding! Brown sugar, 1 tablespoon. Delish. And, oh yeah, and some tomato paste and just like basic Hoyt's herbs of your choice, whether you want dried thyme or mixed herbs or basil, whatever you bloody want. Who cares, mate? You know? So I feel like that's hot. Put one in. Yeah, she sizzle. I still think the whole onion was too much, so I'm only putting half in. And I'm too afraid to put the exhaust fan on because it's a bit loud. Get yourself a wooden spoon. You want to fry up said onions. If they're all locked together at a little joint part, just fucking knock them apart. It's not hard. Fry up. Saute is the word. Turn her up. Have a bit of a wham. Yeah. Not that I know anything about cooking, but I would say that maybe like red onions give you a bit of a sweeter taste. You're lying, you don't know. I don't know. All I know is I've chosen red onions today. I'm going to saute those bad boys down. I think I'm going to put some thyme in as well. That dried thyme of the old, I don't know why people do this, but I'm doing it anyway. The old Hoyt's. What a brand. I feel like Hoyt's has been around my whole life and they haven't even had to change their packaging. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. So do what every recipe says until they're, what is it, translucent. It's always good. Have a little sass out. Drink a bit of wine, feel fine. Think about life. ISO life. It's real. Now, I don't know what the rule is, but this is when because I'm all about like, not into like, I need the skins to break down. So I'm going straight in with the tomatoes, to be honest. And I'm turning that beer sharp. Ooh. Actually, I was going to deglaze with red wine, but I'm going to do it once the skins are cooked down because I feel like there's enough sugar. I don't know the science of cooking. Who am I kidding? Yeah, 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 yeah. Yum. Just gonna come to you. That looks good. I think we'll all agree. We're all in agreement on that. Ooh, yeah. I turned my heat down a little bit. Don't know why, just decided to. This is basically when I would go out for another ciggy. But I'm embarrassed. Not as much as the light red wine. Whoopsies. Basically, fucking mash how you want to mash. I am all about the Nuttalex. Nuttalex is fucking king in the world of drunk vegans. So, I like to put a little bit of heat under my soft as fuck potatoes. Then I like to throw in a lot of Nuttalex. I'm talking like I just did 3 tablespoons, I would say. 3 whole tablespoons. Then you can come in with whatever plant-based milk you want, but like at the same time, like I think it's about color and about like water. Like rice milk, love it, but made from like rice powder, so like so much water. Whereas like oat and soy is like a bit different. And I just really like the color of like oat milk because it confuses me to think that I'm eating dairy or drinking dairy. So you can just use whatever you want. You don't even have to use milk. You can use water. You can just mash the fuck out of your potatoes and make them however you like, basically. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's getting gold. I'm just gonna give you a little look gold. I feel like I look gold. Stay golden, pointy boy. Oh, yum. Yeah, no, that's looking fucking fresh. Just fucking do you. Big ups to all who have joined me for my first VINO vegan episode. I can't do much else than just fucking eat it and love it. So I guess I'll see you next week. What a dickhead. Man. Oh. Beat me. Do whatever a galley top does. What is it? Yeah, fucking galley dots. Yeah. Like farts, they're even worse. Oh. Cool. And some tobacco in your fucking dish.